2009. Call today at 830-461-BUGS, 830-461-2847.
Is your roof in need of repair? Think nobody else. Sanchez Roofing, locally owned and operated by Raul Sanchez Jr. We are Del Rio's most reliable service in new or roofing repair, with roofers with more than 10 years of experience for a guaranteed job. Give us a call at 830-734-8705. That's Sanchez Roofing, most reliable roofing company in Del Rio, serving Del Rio and surrounding areas.
Hi, I'm Danica Patrick. Watching my nieces grow, play, and learn is amazing, but not every child gets to be carefree. 1 in 6 kids in the U.S. are hungry. This breaks my heart, and it's something that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and gives it to families in need. To help, visit feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
What's up, Del Rio? My name is Samuel Flores, and I play defensive back for your Del Rio Rams. And you are listening to your official Ram football station classic hits, KWMC 1490.
Yes, and good afternoon, Del Rio Javier Jr., and you're in listening to another edition. Y cuando digo another edition of After Talk, this beautiful afternoon, fresquecito, que está bonito afuera. Pues hay, bueno, sí, hay poquitos zancudos, pero no muchos. So it is beautiful outside. You cannot beat that, Del Rio. Take advantage. Go out right now. I have a very, very fantastic, important, informative program. As you guys see, in the title there, I have information about Fiesta Amistad. You guys want to know. After that, I'm going to have Councilman Jim DeRoos. After that, I'm going to have Miss Esme, because tiene una película hoy in Pocket Park. Para que lleven los chiquititos. So a lot of information on top of more events that I'm going to be announcing. So definitely, let's get to it porque hay bastante que hacer. I'd like to welcome to the program. Councilwoman Miss Tina Martinez and Miss Mary Moto otra vez. You know what? Before we get to Miss Tina, Mary, ¿cómo le haces? Mary? From one to another.
I try the best I can to do as much as I can, Javier.
Híjole, and I see these ladies here.
And I work.
And, oh no, tú eres puro jale. All these ladies here that are with me right now son jale, Del Rio. And they work to promote your city. They don't work for themselves. They work to promote their city. And what are they promoting? And I'm going to leave it up to Councilwoman Miss Tina Martinez. Miss Tina Martinez, what are we here for this afternoon?
Hello, Javier. Thank you for having us here, KWMC. Mm-hmm. We are promoting Fiesta de Amistad, which is coming up next Friday and Saturday and Sunday. On Friday, we are having the Abrazo, and it's going to be held at the lake. Yes. And everybody's excited. Yes. And another thing, we're having our sister city, Acuña, participate this year. It's been very hard after 9/11 to really get going. But we have Mayor De Hoyos from Acuña, which is very excited about everything and willing to participate. Too. I mean, it's something that's going to be so nice. Then on Saturday, we have the parade. The parade, we have almost, if I'm not mistaken, we've already hit 70 entries. 70 entries. We have people from San Antonio. Uvalde's coming.
Uvalde,
Eagle Pass. I mean, we tried to get a hold of everybody that we could. Carmen Gutierrez has been great. She's my co-chair in that parade, and she's really gone out there and emailed everybody that she could. We have Raulito Navaira. He'll be in the parade.
El que hace así.
Yes, that one.
You can do it just like him.
I can do it. Hey, man, Emilio Navaira.
Yeah.
It's only going to get better. Y para los que saben, it's only going to get better.
We have Mr. They'll be riding together, Mr. Nacho Nanez. You know, he had a Tejano, Roots Tejano Award or something like that. Yeah, he was honored not too long ago. because he's been in the music business for quite a while. So he was honored by the Tejano group. And they both are going to be in the parade. We're real excited about that. And like I said, 70 floats. We'll have classic cars. We'll have floats. We have Señorita Amistad coming. The mayor of Acuña will be in the parade. We also have our local Miss Del Rio. And
Who was
of
just
course, the
crowned
mayor-
weeks ago.
Yes,
just crowned weeks ago.
She'll be in the parade, and
You know, can you do me a favor? Can we bring her on Thursday with you again? Dale más.
we'll try. We'll try
No,
to do
we'll make
We
it happen.
will do it.
Yes, that's what I
Yes,
want to hear.
yes.
That's what I want to hear.
Yes,
It
we're,
was.
ver
we're
todas.
real excited. And then, like I said, this theme for the parade is Fiesta de Amistad Flowers Parade. So everybody's going to decorate their car, their truck, or their float with flowers.
Flowers.
Yeah, so we think that's going to be beautiful. So we're really looking forward to that parade. And then, of course, on Saturday, we also have the vendors at Greenwood Park, and we'll have some entertainment there. And this will happen Saturday and Sunday. Now, I believe we might still have a couple of spots left for vendors. Anybody interested, they can call our president, Steve Nunez, at 956-286-0948. 956-286-0948. And you might still be able to get a spot to sell on Saturday and Sunday at Greenwood
And they
Park.
need to get that spot porque lo que me estás diciendo, there's going to be a lot of people. A lot of people.
And all different kinds of food for everybody to enjoy on those 2 days. And right now, we have Steve Nunez as president of the IGNC, International Good Neighbor Council. Miss Dora Alcala, who's been there for a while, and I mean, she's the pillar of the organization. She's really worked hard in helping us put all this together. And we have yours truly, secretary, and then, of course, Hilda Moreno, she's the treasurer. And we have some other members, of course, but those are the ones on executive board. And we have ladies that have been helping us that are new to the organization with the parade. And that's Alcira Guerra, Becky Chavez, and also Silvia Gonzalez. And of course, like I mentioned, Carmen has been great. She's been doing wonderful. We have Andrew Scarbo. He'll be lining up the people at the parade.
70 floats.
70 floats. So, I mean, I think that's a record breaking for us. Yeah.
Well, I know I'll be there streaming the parade. Luego I'm going to hop over to Greenwood Park. One that also, you know, and maybe you guys can tell me, to me, having both mayors, that's el abrazo at the dam, means a lot. I know COVID, I know como dijiste 9/11 was so hard. So this time, sí los van a dejar cruzar otra. That's going to happen again or no?
Yes. People that are interested, they need, and the people from here that want to go across, they just need to turn in their names right now. And of course, I guess what they do is do a background check and make sure they're okay, and they'll let them go across without a passport. But you need to have all the information that's required. And also people coming in from Acuña, they also have an opportunity to come. And again, they have to have the proper
The proper documentation, yeah.
Right. But we are all very excited. Like I mentioned, it's we don't have that many working members, but we do have people that are we have Dr. Mary Gonzalez, and she's also part of the parade
Committee
group, committee. But it's a lot of work, Javier. And like I've always said, and like I mentioned, I don't know if you were at the Amistad Festival, the music festival we just had. I said, this is for the people, not for us. We're volunteers, and some people don't understand. We are volunteers.
Yeah, no, you're not getting paid to
But
come here.
we
right?
don't get
Nothing.
paid for
Nothing.
doing that. And you know what I'm going to suggest next time? Because I had people complain that there was a lot of trash and what have you. Well, next time, we might not charge, but I'm going to have everybody bring a trash
A
bag
trash bag.
for their own
Trash.
purpose, their own use.
Have a sponsor to make the bags.
Or have
¿Verdad?
somebody,
That
and
would
we
be
can
awesome.
probably give them away, and that way we won't have people complaining about the trash. But you know something? The city workers,
We're there.
I'm going to say this. They were great. They were pruning the trees. They were cleaning, and I saw them for the past 2-3 days before we had the celebration. I mean, the city just did a wonderful job, and you need to give them credit. Give credit where it's due.
Where it's due.
Yeah.
And you're saying it right, you know. Like you, I know, man. I know they made a trash bag. I can't remember who did it, but así como buscaron sponsors and just for the people tuning in, la gente que no sabe. I know there was a lot of complaints que durante el festival sí estaba poquito sucio, and I'm glad, you know, aquí tengo a alguien del Rio Hispanic Chamber of Commerce that can help us with that. There was no police, está bien, no había nada.
We
We
had
did
policemen.
have-
You guys did
we
have
had
police.
2 policemen, and we had 6 unarmed officers that were there all the time, and they helped us very much. The police officers helped us as well. And if there was a trash or there's a mess, the people are the ones that are doing that. Not the policemen cannot control them, and you know they tell them, Javier, I was there all day Friday, all day Saturday. I spent Saturday night there at the theater. My husband and I stayed there. We were out there till 1:30 in the morning.
Wow.
Making sure that everything was clear. I want to congratulate the vendors because the vendors left, but they left no trash behind. If there was trash, it was in the other area. But the people that have complained, I need them to understand the Hispanic Chamber did not pick up the trash. We paid the city of Del Rio to have their people come and pick up the trash. Now, Sunday morning, they were there.
Yeah, and eso sí, I can vouch, Del Rio. I can vouch que City was there picking up at the amphitheater
I was
because
there
my
Sunday
dad
morning.
lost his phone. And
He was looking for
And he
it.
was
I
looking
know.
for it.
Yes.
And I was there too porque I had just gotten back from my retreat from Acts from Sacred Heart, and saludos a todos mis hermanos from that retreat. And my dad's like, we finished the reception, y mi papá me dice, mijo, come help me at the amphitheater, go look for my phone. Y pues ahí vamos con todo, you know, my wife, Suli, todo mi soccer team. Vamos a buscar el teléfono de mi papá, y ahí estaba the city.
They were there.
They were there.
I
They
was
were
up
there.
at
Worked
7 in the
very
morning,
hard, and
they were there.
your dad was working very hard, Javier Senior, with the program and the sound system and everything. Thanks to Mr. Aguirre that did the sound system,
That's
but your
awesome.
dad
Awesome
was
job.
there doing the presentation of the musicians and what have you. Our committee was made of 3 people. Mary was the event coordinator, and then your dad advertising and all that, and then myself. I was working with the vendors, but the 3 of us, we worked hard. Of course, we had a little bit of help from some of the board members, but most of the work came from the 3 people involved. And it was an idea that came about, and we were able to go ahead and do that, you know, something for the community. Like I said, no charge.
No charge.
Next
It was
¿Qué más
free.
quieres?
It
¿Qué más quieren?
it was a free event, and like Tina said, it was a committee of, we were 3, but we did have the backup and help from our president Isidro Valdez, our office staff, Haiti. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Mr. Carlos Ayala, you know, Sergio Diaz were there, you know, to help us. And at the introductions, we had your dad, Javier Martinez, who did the introduction and took care of that. You know, I'd like to thank the community and the people. And, you know, one thing that I am very proud of Del Rio, Javier, is that we did say no eye chest allowed. And we had one person only trying to come in with an eye chest.
So-
Everybody else respected it. And I was very proud of Del Rio for respecting that and honoring, not using it.
We got a comment here on the stream from Mr. Freddy Rodriguez saying some people are just dirty, lazy, and will always find something to complain about that the city tries to do. Pay no attention to the complainers.
Thank
Oh,
you.
no. Let me tell you, next day I had so many texts on my phone. People were so happy. It's an awesome job. Nobody mentioned trash to me.
Yeah, it was
Nobody.
fantastic.
They were so happy because of the groups that were here. And, of course, the main thing, they did not have to pay for that. So, you go to a concert, how much do you expect to pay? $35 on up or what have you?
How much were people paying para el Conejo Malo, the Bad Bunny concert? Was like $500.
Imagine.
I know, like I said, it's a different concert, different type of thing, but still the same concept. The concept is there that, the Chamber of Commerce is on this event for you guys free. Pues si hay basura, pues, to be honest, pick it up.
Pick it up.
Help
us so that we're able to bring our second Amistad Music Festival next year, with the help, God first, help us. Come and join, come and be a member of the Hispanic Chamber and find out what's really there, and all the work that all these board members do, because the Hispanic Chamber is not 2 or 3 persons. We are at least 10, 15 people there, and everybody does a little bit, Some people work, they can't be there, but we need the help. Instead of pointing out or complaining, come and help us, come join us.
And like I said, I 100% agree with y'all. I love it. It was free. From what I saw in the pictures, lo que miré. And right away after, when I turned my phone back on, when I got back to Del Rio, que basura, Junior, y todo eso, dije, you know what? I'm not going to really pay attention to it, porque ya sé, I've had an event before, and I learned from it. I knew what I needed to do if I needed to do it again, just like you guys at the Hispanic Chamber. You guys made one. Ahora ya saben lo que tienen que hacer un poquito mejor, because there's always room for improvement.
Yes. Right. And we're always accepting criticism.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and that's how we learn. And also, I'd like to thank the sponsors, the sponsors that also made it possible. We have, of course, KWMC. We have Mr. Vasquez, Commissioner Vasquez. We have the Ramada. We have Julio Ships. We have
Jesco Contracting Services, DLP, Texas Community Bank, and Border Credit Union. These were our sponsors that helped with this event, and we want to thank them for all their help, because they're always there to support us.
And like you said, and I don't want to get off topic here, but I'm glad you brought it up. That's what I love about it. Just como here in about 15 minutes, I'm going to have another council person that's going to también address a couple of things and invite people to what he has going on. But that's what I love about this show. You come here and you address those concerns, the concerns, and I'm glad you did there, Tina, because it needs to be done.
Yes, like in city council, I've always asked the people, you have a concern? Come before the city council. Talk to your city representative. That's what we're there for. We're there to represent the people and help in whatever we can. And, of course, working with the staff. And we have a great staff. Our city manager, our finance director, our assistant city manager, Esme. They've got her going all the time.
Pobrecita. Pobre Esme. She needs an assistant, man.
Let me tell you, she's a wonderful person and great to work with. But you have a complaint, you have a concern, the doors are open. Go talk to our city manager. Set up an appointment and talk to him. We're people. We're not different from anybody else.
No.
So we're there to help and do and everything's for the community. We want to improve the city of Del Rio so people can come down here. Hey, let's go to Del Rio. It's nice. It's beautiful. We have a beautiful river. The lake, Amistad Lake.
Ya tiene agua otra vez.
Yes. And then we work very closely with the Del Rio Chamber of Commerce, Blanca Larson and her staff. They're there to help us. We work, even though we're Hispanic Chamber, another chamber, she's there to help all the time and offering her services to us. So, we're there, like I said, and united we can accomplish a lot of things.
100%. I do agree that united everything is possible. 100%.
Yeah.
And you said something there that's very important, and I want people in Del Rio to understand that is you're there to represent us, right?
Right.
We elected you already there.
Right.
So whatever decision you make, we already elected you. You represent us. Make it. Make the decision for me. That's why I elected you. The moment you get me involved and other people involved to make one decision is the moment nothing will get accomplished.
No. You have to respect
Yes.
the person that's there.
There, just
They're
like
there for a reason. We're like I said, we're there to represent you.
exactly.
and do whatever
And
we can.
that. And eso es lo que digo. A lot of people always tell me, oye, ¿por qué vistes que se fue para acá? They started this. I was like, look, it's because they got away from the concept of it. Whenever you were campaigning, just like all the other councilmen, you guys shared what you guys want to accomplish in Del Rio, your views, what you stand for, todo eso. If I agree to that, I will vote for you. If I don't, I will vote for somebody else that my mind is set. Pero you're there to represent me and dejarlo ahí. Porque the moment you get me back involved, I'm not going to see what you see. We're not going to, or the next person next to me, you're already there, you're already there.
Right,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
Right. And that's
Yeah.
the way it works. You have to see, como quien dice, no saben lo que está dentro de la olla, nomás la cuchara.
I can't. You want to sell Tina, want to sell this can for 50 cents. You're going to ask me, like, Tina, I think it's worth 10 cents more. No, but I already got it for 50 cents. Instead of like, you know what? Es lo que dijo, es lo que dijo. Ya. Simply, déjalo así. You're already there. I chose you there. Yes, our opinions matter. Yes, you can have a meeting for it. Pero just to hear things out, not to change your train of thought, not to, the moment que metes todo ahí, nothing gets accomplished. Por eso, you're there to represent us. The decision you make, good or bad, we as the people that voted you and all the councilmen need to stand by it. Simple.
Yes, sir.
And
Simple.
yeah, another thing, we're also volunteers.
Volunteers. The mayor's is
He's a volunteer.
volunteer también.
Because you can't be in there for the money, that's for sure.
Oh,
But-
$100 a month.
$100 a month. And
$100.
Oh, they
I mean,
get paid so much
you're not
money.
going to survive in the, and the
man,
way
man,
gas is
man,
right
man.
now, forget it. I'm
No,
not
man.
complaining.
No,
I'm
no,
just
I know.
letting people know what
And
goes
like I
on.
said, and I'm sorry we're getting off topic here, but it needed to be said.
Yes,
That's one of the, cuando la gente luego me dice, oye, especially when it comes to complexes, and I'm going to talk to Jim DeRusa about that, que ¿por qué no hicieron esto y esto y esto? I'm like, you know why? Porque nos metimos nosotros en medio. Porque nosotros nos metimos, because we got involved. Just do it.
Let them do it.
Let them do it. Yeah.
Well, Javier, we want to thank you for all the support that you've given us and all the times that you've had us here. This is like the third time that we're here.
Oh, yeah.
But
Pero-
we really appreciate everything that you have done to promote this event that we had. And if it was a great success, it was because we had a lot of advertisement. Your dad did an awesome job. Everybody that was out there knew that it was happening and it was going on. And the people that showed up on Saturday was way big success. And I'm very happy for that. And I hope to have it next year.
I got another comment here that says, some people always complain instead of being positive and appreciate everything that's different organizations provide. My husband and I loved Music Fest, and we support all citywide events. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Yes.
very much for
See,
the
your positive things
Yes.
or comments outweigh your negative.
Your negatives.
Right.
Yep, 100%.
Right. So
100%. Once again, mira, before we get here, we're here, ahorita estamos for amistad, because at the end of the day, together we are better, and together with our sister city, we are better. Que viene siendo Acuña. Amistad has this fiesta, what we stand for, has been going on for years.
right. And today we met with the people from the
chamber.
mayors in Acuña. and they are very excited. Even themselves, they have started having a program or different programs every day at 8 o'clock at Benjamin Canales. And of course, it's also free to the public. They have music, they have bailables and everything. So they're very excited that we're trying to start like we did way back, you know, when they would come over and be in the parade and vice versa. But they are doing a great job too, in trying to get together with us and have this a nice parade and Fiesta de Amistad.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something that needs to be done. I'm gonna make and I know it can be done. Alongside with the Del Rio Hispanic Chamber of Commerce and the Chamber of Commerce and probably a Master City, I'm gonna bring a big name country star free in spring, and we'll make it happen for our city. We'll make it happen.
Awesome.
Vas a ver, pónganse listos, Del Rio. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna show them that say, hey, you know what, Del Rio can do it, and that's the point. There's gonna be a big name country star. So get ready for the meetings that I'm going to be having. Get ready for the spring, because I have enough time. And I think I have enough people behind me to support me what I feel like doing.
Definitely.
And with the two chambers and unity and I'm going to find a sponsor for the trash bags.
That's number
Thank
one.
you, Javier. Thank you for
When they come in, is whether in a trash bag con un nombre de sponsor. It could be Red River. It could be can cleaners de que lava los botes de basura. Algo, pero les voy a tener una bolsita de basura
A cada persona.
a cada persona.
So you can throw your
Pues
trash.
you can throw the trash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
¿Qué llevamos en nuestro carrito when we're taking long trips? Una bolsita
Trash
chiquita
bag.
para una
Trash
bolsita,
bag.
¿verdad? Porque no queremos que nuestro carro tenga basura.
Right.
Simple as
But
that.
I thought that was a good idea. I said, we're not
It
charging,
is.
but
It is
you
a
have
great
a trash
idea.
bag and pick up your trash behind
is
you.
There you go.
Good idea.
Para la otra sí, ¿verdad?
Right.
Pero right now, like I said, this weekend parade, the Fiesta de Amistad, 70 people, 70
Over
floats.
70.
Yes.
Over 70 floats. Agarren el mosquito spray porque va a ser tempranito. It's going to be a long one. It's going to be great. Festivities in Greenwood Park. A los que están invitados al Mayor's Reception, I hope that's going to be good. You know,
gonna
be
that'll
good.
be
Yes,
great.
that'll be great.
Todos ahí van a estar ahí. So, saludos a todos, Miss. And I'll leave it with you guys one more time before I go to commercial break. Dígame, Miss Tina, what do you want to say?
I want to say thank you to KWMC, to our audience, and to all the people that were there supporting our festival. And I hope they come back again. And thank God, because He's let us go through
Yeah.
this. Like somebody mentioned, somos viejitos, pero
Yeah, you
Pero
know.
podemos todavía.
And really, Del Rio, as you're looking at these ladies, and then here I am, the young one, ¿qué les cuesta to somebody step in their shoes from my age? ¿Qué les cuesta?
Nada.
There's a lot of business owners that are ladies like yo. There's a lot of influential men también ahí. Get in it.
Come join us.
It takes a big step to do something that's for free. Pero si le ponen un dinerito ahí, luego, ¿verdad?
Well, and you know, sometimes not even with money can you get some people to do, you know, it's hard to find, you know, I just don't like when people say, I can't find a job, there's no work, because there is work in Del Rio. You just need to look and accept what there is out there for you to do, you know. Javier, once that we're here and we finished our musical fest, but we finish one and we go on to the next one. And our next project is the New Year's Eve dance.
Ooh.
We will be doing the New Year's dance on December 31st at the Del Rio Civic Center. And later on in the month, we will come back and let you know the rest of
events
the
y la
details
música
and
y el
everything.
Another event that we're having is the black and white ball put on by the San Felipe Axis. We both sit on that board.
Both sit.
Mary and myself belong to that board, the San Felipe Axis, and we are getting for the ready for the black and white ball, which will be held November the 5th. It is open to the public.
Yeah.
Anybody can go as long as you have the proper attire.
Black and
Black,
white.
white, and silver.
Black and white.
And silver. And the ladies have the formal dresses.
Mm-hmm.
And we have Liberty Band coming from San Antonio to play for that dance. So it should be, I mean, people love that because we have a lot of people coming from out of town, people that you haven't seen in several years or whatever. So that's another event that we're involved with. And like I said, it's a fun night. Aunque sea, if you don't dance, just sit there and watch everybody else dance on the dance floor and whatever. I mean, it's a real nice event.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot to do in Del Rio, you know, and I'm going to go back to something that Councilwoman Tina Martinez's son, Danny, said, you know, Mom, I need to make an appointment with you so that I can talk to you because you're so busy that I don't see you. And, you know, my family says the same thing. Mom, can I have your schedule for the week so that I know?
I need to do that with my dad. I need to do. My dad was making some plan. He's like, mijo, we're gonna do this on algo en la iglesia on October 30th. Le dije, pa, we're gonna be at the game. Oh, se me olvidó. I'm like, that. You need a calendar. You need a calendar.
A little calendar.
A little calendar porque mi papá ya, you know, but like, you know, a 70-plus-year-old man going to San Angelo para dejar flyers.
Exactly.
The Fiesta de Amistad. You know, and for the people watching, this is where I challenge all of Del Rio. There's these pobres señoras right here, involved in 3 committees. Que no le pagan. Yes, I know they can say que ya no tienen trabajo, but it doesn't mean that you yourself that's listening need to be part of these 3 organizations. If you could just be part of one, just one, you know, then you can say, then you can understand what these ladies go through.
Right.
Thank you.
You were right.
Then you'll understand, except they go through it 3 times. Because they're part of so many things, 4 times, 3 times, how many organizations are part of, like I said. But other than that, I need you to do a favor. Bring me the queens, the 4 Thursday. Aquí merito queremos toda belleza aquí. Okay. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Remember, guys, it is going to be great. I'd like to thank Councilwoman Ms. Tina Martinez and Ms. Mary Mota here from the International Good Neighbor Council. Member Fiesta de Amistad is going to be fun. It's going to be impactful and exciting. Be back after these quick commercial breaks.
And now your community calendar sponsored to you by Julio's Corn Tortilla Chips and Restaurant, 3900 Highway 90 East, with telephone number 298-2223. On your way out of town or in a town, Julio's Corn Tortilla Chips and Restaurant.
It's time for the 13th annual First United Methodist Church Pumpkin Patch at 100 Spring Street. The Pumpkin Patch is open Monday through Friday from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Sunday from noon to 7 p.m. All proceeds benefit helping the needy in our community. The 13th annual Pumpkin Patch at the First United Methodist Church, located at 100 Spring Street. The Pumpkin Patch will be open October 4th through October 31st.
More of your community calendar after this quick commercial break.
Thinking about a fiesta? Then it's Julio's. Stop by 3900 Highway 90 East and you will be entering Julio's Corn Tortilla Chips and a Restaurant. If you're in a rush in the morning, just dial 830-298-2223. Call in for your daily lunch specials. You can order your chips online at www.julioscornchips.com. Drive-thru open at 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Dine-in at 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Julio's Corn Tortilla Chips and a Restaurant at 3900 Highway 90 East.
Get ready, Del Rio. The Del Rio Downtown Association presents its annual Halloween event, Monster Mash. The 2-day event will be Friday, October 28th and Saturday, October 29th. On the 28th, there will be a parade and market. The parade will take place downtown from Ogden to Nicholson Streets, beginning at 7 p.m. The market will take place at the Whitehead Memorial and Museum, 1308 South Main Street, from 6 to 9 p.m., and admission is free. On Saturday the 29th, it's the Monster Mash. There will be games, a costume contest, castle bounce, food and music, all for free. It's Halloween family fun for all ages. The Monster Mash will be on South Main Street between Garfield and Greenwood Streets, with the fun starting at 6 p.m. Monster Mash, Friday, October 28th and Saturday, October 29th in historic downtown Del Rio. Brought to you by the Del Rio Downtown Association.
This has been your community calendar sponsored to you by Julio's Corn Tortilla Chips and Restaurant, 3900 Highway 90 East. Telephone number 298-2223. On your way into town or out of town. Julio's Corn Tortilla Chips and Restaurant.
What's up, Del Rio? My name is Samuel Flores, and I play defensive back for your Del Rio Rams. And you are listening to your official Ram football station classic hits, KWMC 1490.
Yes, and welcome back. Welcome back to After Talk as we get ready here. I'd like to welcome Councilman Mr. Jim DeRuz. Sir, are you on the phone, sir?
I am. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, you know me, turning and burning, living the dream, trying to bring some great information to my city that I love so much, Del Rio.
Yeah, well, I do appreciate you letting me come on.
Yes, Councilman, I believe you have an event, and you know, we just had Councilwoman Tina Martinez say, hey, if you have any questions or concerns, come reach out to us, and no better than yourself to have an event already, I believe, tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir. Tomorrow night, 6 p.m. at the Civic Center, going to have another town hall. Everyone is invited, whether you live in District 2 or not. And honestly, I'm looking, to hear the good, the bad, the ugly, right? I have said many times, I don't know necessarily everything that goes on within the city, whether it's, these streets are bad or this drainage, or what do the people of Del Rio think that the city council needs to focus on? And so that's the type of information that I'm hoping to get tomorrow night.
Councilman, now obviously you said you mentioned a couple of topics there, streets and any other questions. What is one thing that you really are gonna I'm not sure if you have any information that you want to send out to them to say, hey, we're going to be talking about, other than the streets and drainage, any other topics, sir?
I don't have any specific topics that I want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I will be talking about whatever the people that are able to make it want to talk about. And normally, we're able to get a couple city staff members there and, provide, maybe some more direct feedback. Because one of the things that I do like to stress when I'm talking to people is the way that the city of Del Rio government is set up. One of my main roles is to connect people to the services that they need, because the mayor and the city council, within our construct, don't have a lot of direct authority of, hey, I'm going to call up and tell this employee to do this. That's not our role. So this is a great opportunity for me to find out what's going on. I can get that information to the city manager, who can then get the staff working on whatever the problems are.
Councilman, one thing, and I have actually a game I got to attend tomorrow. I really won't be able to go there, but maybe if you could guide me or maybe tell me a little bit. I would like to know what the status is of our Field of Dreams. I'm big on sports. Our status on our Field of Dreams project that's going on over there, man. It just, I drive by it and I'm like, man, I can't wait to play on it. Has there been a bit of a delay, or do you know anything about that one?
Yes, unfortunately, on that topic, there has been a delay. When they were doing some of the, acceptance inspections, they found some of the fields weren't as smooth as they should be. And are you going to a baseball game tomorrow night?
I got a game I got to attend out of town. Yeah. It's up for a travel team, yeah.
On a baseball field, or a football field or a soccer field, it needs to be fairly smooth and flat, or else people are gonna, trip and cause problems. And so it didn't meet the specs. So now we're going through the process to, get, that taken care of. So when we do open it, I know a lot of people are frustrated about it. I'm frustrated about it. But the contractor has to go in and fix the problems. So that's what we're waiting on.
And a second, I was going to ask. I know quite a bit of people that I know of have applied for that economic development committee. Those 3 spots. Do you know when they will start picking and presenting them to you guys, council? Do you happen to know when?
I do not have a specific date, but it should be within the next couple weeks. And for the EDC specifically, we previously have done some, short 5 to 10 minute interviews with the people that have applied to kind of see where they want to go, what they think, the main driver that the EDC is looking at. And one of the things that I look at when I decide who I want to appoint is I want to appoint people with a wide variety of experiences. I don't want, all bankers or all people with the maquila industry or all restaurant owners. That doesn't help, because now they're going to get into more of a group think. All of those fields are great to have on the EDC, but we need a wide variety. And so that's one of the things, if I have, 4 bankers or 4 restaurant owners that apply, I'll kind of rank order them and go, okay, 1 or 2 of them is good. But beyond that, you want that wide variety.
Yeah, and you want that wide spectrum of thinking outside the box of their own professional career or professionalism that they're doing. So
exactly.
that was just my question, because I know I've been getting messages from people that applied. Say, Junior, ask them. I applied and I haven't heard anything about it. So
and one reason that it is taking a little bit longer, which is a really good reason in my mind, is we've been having a lot of people apply for the EDC, and so we want to make sure that as we go through, we're able to give the people the proper time to look at their resume, have those interviews, which will probably take place, over multiple nights, to make sure that everyone has that time before we try to narrow it down to make a final decision.
And I think this will be my last question is, and one day I wish I could, maybe we can go somewhere and sit down and talk, because I want the people, or kind of, so I can share or see or hear your vision of where do you see Del Rio here in about a year or two, Councilman?
Well, one of the things that I really want to work on is some of our education part. I've talked about this a couple times. What I'd really like to work on is some job skill programs. I know we already have some, specifically working with Southwest Texas and the Grow Your Own and the aircraft mechanic, which is great. I don't want to stop doing those, but there's a lot of other jobs that need people with various skills, whether it's computer skills. Talked about maybe getting involved with the high school CTE program, which is amazing, a wide variety of skills there. Because as we're trying to attract businesses, one of the big things that they need is the proper skilled workforce in order to man whatever business it is. And so as part of our economic development, that is one component that I really want to continue to work on. Obviously, you can't let all of the other, stuff that's more mundane but very important, which is the infrastructure. And so one thing that we've been trying to work on is to expand that infrastructure. We got a lot of projects, and one of the frustrating things about government is sometimes it takes a long time. And it's kind of like, you talk about the duck looks all calm, but underneath the legs are going a mile a minute.
Yes.
And that's where we are. We have a lot of projects that are going, but because they're not finished, you don't really see what's going on. And so within the next couple of years, I'm hoping a lot of these projects are able to be completed and people can actually see all the work that we have been doing and that we're doing right now. So.
Councilman, one and how funny that you were speaking about technical. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Is with the maquilas across on our sister city, they're just growing over there. Us ourselves with a possibility of another industrial park. The need of like an ITT Tech, That's one thing that I think that would benefit not only this region, but actually all the border. To have a
Yes.
technical school, like I'm not sure if ITT Tech still exists,
I don't
or
know either. I haven't seen the commercials in a while.
yeah, I know, maybe or Thanks Career Point, that one, that, or even the car one too. Many, maybe you to bring one big organization that's a technical school that deals with programming, computers, the machines, that the computer that drives that certain machine, because I think there's a need for that.
Yes, and one of the things, not sure if you were watching the city council meeting last week, we, finalized things that we want our, state congressional delegation to work on. And one of the things, and it's not the first time that we've requested this, is, pushing and support for more educational opportunities. We would love to get a full up 4-year college here in Del Rio.
Oh,
wow, that would be great. Part of that, amazing. Could be that technical side, wide variety of educational opportunities. Like I said, from the economic development standpoint, the educated workforce is a huge piece of that, and that's something we really need to work on.
And like I said, I cannot agree with you more. And these types of conversations, those type of conversations that I'm having right now with City Council Person Jim DeRoos, you can have this type of conversation tomorrow. And if you could just tell us the name of the place where you'll be having it again, Mr. Jim DeRoos.
Yeah, so 6 p.m. tomorrow night at the Civic Center. Should be in the Cottonwood Room. I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be there, but it'll be easy to find. Tentatively scheduled from 6 to 7, but if we're going a little bit long, I will stay until people are ready to leave.
And that, like you said, and just like we had Councilwoman Mistina Martinez, you guys have any questions, concerns, this is one of the prime times they can reach out to you and say, hey, this is on my street, or I feel this, or have a suggestion. This is the time and place. And I'm glad you do this. I believe this is your second one, right?
Yeah, second one. We had started actually doing them pre-COVID, but then we obviously wanted to let that subside, and so we figured having one every couple months, is just another opportunity in addition, to whether it's at city council meetings or when I'm walking through Walmart. The other thing is my city cell phone number, and people can either call or text. Text is probably better during the day because of my work, but it's area code 830-282-5410, and I do my best to reply to people within 24, at the most 48 hours. So.
And I'm like you said, you're there. You just gave out your city cell phone number, where people, your constituents, also can. And you don't have to be in, he represents District 2. Hey, if can other people from the city attend and say, hey, I'm not from this district, but can you help me?
Definitely, and we've done that before. I remember one time a couple years ago, Fred Carranza was still on the city council, and someone called me up, and I went out and kind of got them directed in the right way, and then said, oh, by the way, Fred Carranza is your actually council member, and I let him know that we're working together, and because I don't see the reason to go, oh, well, sorry, I can't help you, right? I mean, yes, I specifically and directly represent District 2, but I represent the city as a whole at the same time.
Man, Councilperson Jim DeRoos, I know it's going to, like I said, this is the prime time people can get hold of you, share their questions or concerns. Councilperson, I will thank you for taking the time. Like I said, I know you told me, man, I'm about to go be sitting down with some dinner with my family. I don't want to take too much time of you because I know that, like I said, tomorrow evening is going to be a busy evening. So I won't, I don't want to bother too much. But I thank you for taking the time and coming on After Talk here with Junior and sharing that information and sharing your vision at this point in time. And, when you get a chance, it doesn't hurt to go have a taco somewhere at Julio's or Chinto's or somewhere.
That sounds like a good idea. So
Yeah.
we'll do that soon.
Thank you, Councilperson Jim DeRuse. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thanks for having me on.
No
Bye.
problem. All righty, Del Rio. What a great conversation. Like I said, there's that great opportunity you're going to have. And what do we got? Oh, yeah. Tons of stuff that's going to happen. Tons of stuff going on right now. I'm going to go with my next guest. See if I can get her on the phone. If she can answer. ¿Dónde andan? Pobrecita. And when I say that, it's Miss Esme. She has an event that's going to be happening this evening. So, por favor, Del Rio, if you want to get out and enjoy this great weather, I'm talking about it is great weather. And let's see if she'll answer me. Like I said, you guys are tuned in to After Talk with Javier Jr. right now. Let's see if we can. There you go. Let's see if she answers real quick.
Hello.
Hey, Miss Esme. How's it going, Miss Esme? Javier Jr. here on After Talk.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, you know me, living the dream. I just finished with two members from council. So, like I said, very informative program. But I believe the city has something going on today, I believe, right?
We do. We have Hocus Pocus at Pocket Park, which is on South Main Street.
Nice. And who does not remember Hocus Pocus? I remember the famous, you know what, really? That is my wife's favorite movie. The I Smell Children. We all know all those lines, So like I said, Hocus Pocus. And can you tell us where can people go see this movie this evening?
It's going to be at 8 o'clock today at Pocket Park, and so that is on South Main Street.
And I got the map that you guys posted. It's like a little Google map thingy there. So, like I said, you're in South Main Street. You have what used to be, I believe, the old the old bank, Del Rio Bank, right?
Yes, you'll pass the old bank, and it's the next block on the left side. And let me pull up that address for you.
So and like I said, we're KWMC here. So you're gonna go down South Main. You know where Strand's Hair Salon is? That's that big little area there next, and that's where Pocket Park is at. Right there. Yeah, that's where you'll find it. That across, you'll find some big parking, some parking space within the other side of Main Street on the opposite corner there. So plenty of, now, do people need to take their chairs? What is going to be available there, Miss Esme?
It's just, you bring your blanket, bring your chair, whatever you're most comfortable with, and just come watch a movie. Bring some snacks. I do have some candy that I'll be giving out, and we do actually have some medals for first place, second place, and third place for anybody that comes dressed up with their favorite Hocus Pocus character.
Oh, definitely. Oh, so then you can pre-Halloween already at Pocket Park with Movies at the Park with Hocus Pocus. Miss Esme, I want to know, out of the three, which one's your favorite?
Oh my gosh, that's really a hard one. I like them all.
No, okay.
But
Have you seen part 2?
I guess it'd be Bette Midler.
Bette Midler?
Yes.
Now, did you see part 2 already?
Not yet.
Not
I
yet?
want to see one all over again, and then I'll see 2.
Then you'll see 2 again?
Yes.
Oh, man. Like I said,
you forget pieces of it,
Yeah.
And so, because it's been a while since I've seen it, so I was like, I need to watch it over again, and then it can be fresh. That's what we did when we saw Top Gun Maverick.
You got a little refresher before you saw Top Gun Maverick.
Exactly.
Oh,
so,
how can you forget Top Gun? I know about every single line from the first one. Now I probably know every line from the second one.
No, that's awesome.
Oh no, but other than that, really quick while I have you on here, also the city's gonna be giving out candy, right?
Yes, sir. On Halloween, we're having trick-or-treating and a haunted house from 3 to 5 at City Hall.
So that is Halloween night. So definitely Halloween is going to be spooky. I'm not sure what the mayor's going to be dressed up as. I just can't imagine, because I know Mr. Ariola is fun. He's outgoing. So I wonder, you know what? I imagine him dressed up as Maverick.
He might.
He might, right? That'll be something to see. But definitely movies at the park tonight starting at 8 at Pocket Park. You got Hocus Pocus, the first one, the best one. So if you feel like hearing I Smell Children and all the great lines from Hocus Pocus and relive your VHS days when you put that VHS of Hocus Pocus so many times, definitely go by the City of Del Rio. And if you want to try on you're going to be giving some medals for the ones who dress up best like Hocus Pocus. So definitely, thank you, Ms. Esme. I know you're probably putting this together. I greatly appreciate you taking my call.
Oh, no, thank you. And then I also wanted to remind everyone, if they don't make it tonight, on October the 23rd, on Sunday, we're having the Curse of La Llorona at Romanelli Park at 8 o'clock.
Whoa.
That's Sunday night.
Okay, so you're going to show La Llorona next to a river?
You know it. It just gives that little extra creepy.
I don't know about that. Well, I mean, they'll add to it, but that's going to be a good one. That's it for if you want to add to the mystique, the environmental of all of it, that's going to be a good one to attend, because who does not hear, who our parents would scare us with La Llorona all the time.
And we're asking people also to dress up as La Llorona. We do have some medals, first, second, and third. And I'll actually text you a picture of the medals.
All right.
So you can see what they look like. But it'll be fun. I'll be giving out some candy as well. And, we just thought, try something different. We always try to do a family-themed movie, which will be Hocus Pocus. I know it's a little late. It's during the week. But,
It's not that late. I mean, just like an hour and a half movie?
Yes.
Yeah, it won't be that late.
Yes.
So definitely plenty of time. If you're at home right now, just, gather up a couple of things. Say, you know what, kids, we're going to enjoy this beautiful weather because it's going to go away by Friday. So go out and enjoy it. Miss Esme, I greatly appreciate you taking my call. And like I said, I'll be stopping by here in a little bit over there and maybe do a little quick live.
Okay, that sounds great. We'll see you soon.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
All righty. That is Ms. Esme. Man, there is a lot to do. There is a lot, bastantes cosas que hacer, como dice mi papá. And I don't think. What do we got? And you know what? To my compadre that was watching out there, Jesus Murillo, is about to get better. Haunting. It is a haunted house donation only. Va a estar el Cucuy, va a estar Freddy Cougar, va a estar, I don't know who. It's going to be very scary. The Haunting at 120 South of Main Street from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. starting October 21st to 22nd and then October 28th and 29th. $5 donation for the Haunting scary, super, super, super scary house. Ooh. And I heard, I'm not sure if I like I said, I'm going to hopefully have him on the radio next Thursday, but I heard it might be going to the Queen City Bells and another organization. So anything to help out there, the Haunting. So if you feel like busting out an Ellen DeGeneres and getting super scared at a haunted house, the Haunting at 120 South of Main Street. Like I said, it was about to get better, and it's about to get better. Why? Because more events. Bastantes. We got a lot going on in Del Rio, a lot going on. And like I said, it's about to get better with the KWMC Trunk or Treat, the 27th of October for differently abled children from 5 to 7. I'd like to thank my brother in Christ, Michael, and his wife for putting this together. Like I said, and the Del Rio Housing. There's that QR code. Scan for more information. If you want some more information regarding this event, drop us a message on our Facebook And gladly, Mike will answer it for you or me or Memo. We will all be there. Like I said, thank you to answer those questions. And you know what, brothers? Everybody out there in Del Rio, it's about to get better. Why? You're like, Junior, is that all going on in Del Rio? Yes. The Valverde County Halloween kickoff party at the Valverde County Courthouse, Friday, October 28th from 6 to 9 at 400 Pecan. That's the one next to the Little HEB. So join us for candy, fun, meet scary ghouls and goblins. I wonder what what the judge is gonna be dressed up as. What's a good outfit for the judge to wear that day? I'm thinking about it now. Where in the comment below, the people watching, I would like to see that. Any suggestions on what the judge should be dressed up at the Halloween kickoff party would be nice. I want to see on there. B. Vallejo on chat saying the Brown Plaza is giving hot dogs on Halloween. So definitely lots of in getting a car, and no other than the vehicle auction, October 22nd, this Saturday. Doors open at 10 a.m. Auction starts at 12. That's at Del Rio Towing and Wrecker. I'm going to try to see if I can get a sneak peek of cars ahead of time, show them to you in your live. That is going to be at the vehicle auction. That means anybody can go. I can go. I could take a donation of a car. Natalia needs a car. That's Saturday. Doors open at 10. Auction starts. I'd like to thank my guests that showed up. We have Ms. Councilwoman Tina Martinez, Ms. Mary Mota from the International Good Neighbor Council. We also had on the phone Councilperson Jim DeRoos and Ms. Esme. So a lot of stuff going on. Del Rio, that's what